Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's all right this morning. It's Thursday, May 16th. Currently it is 61 degrees. High today is going to be 73. No chance of rain and winds at 5 miles per hour. Sounds like a real good day. Might be a good day for a walk. Joy's she's doing pretty good. It's still sore some, and she can't really eat everything we do because she has, if she had to bite down on it, she's missing these teeth there in the front, and that's also really sore, so she's still having to have soup and stuff like that. So it'll get better quickly, I'd say. Today there will be a garden update and walk with Kitty, who's sitting right here. She's been wanting to go out. I went out there a minute ago. I saw where one of my pie pans had come off because the wind was blowing really hard, and I went out there and fixed it. And she must have been watching me. And then when I went to come in, she was sitting right here beside the door. If you see me looking back here, sometimes there's some shelving behind this table here, and there's a space behind it, because there's a vent back there, and I didn't want it to be right up against the vent. And she got in there, she gets in there, and that way she snuck out before that way, because she's sitting there right beside the door, and I know to look now when I come in. No, Kitty. And so there she was when I came in, waiting for me. Okay, yeah, so there'll be a garden update and walk with Kitty today. I just, like I said, got done looking at it again, and a lot of the seeds are coming up now. Most of the zucchini seeds came up really pretty quickly. That's a good sign. I just got to keep an eye on them because the squash bugs get in them real quick. And the radishes look like they're pretty much all up. The lettuce you can see little lettuce all the way across in a row. Carrots take a little while, and they take a while before you can actually see them because they look like little blades of grass. I've actually pulled them up before, some of them, thinking that it was grass. That was a long time ago. I know better now. But the cucumbers, probably about 90% of them have germinated, and the same, probably about a little less than that, maybe about 75% of the green bean seeds have germinated. So anyway, my sinuses and allergies are still about the same, especially overnight. It's awful. I don't see how can your sinuses make that much gooey stuff. What, Kitty, honey? No, we can't go out right now. It was just raining a little bit too, just sprinkling. But it's not supposed to really rain today, so it quit. I felt a few sprinkles out there. But I think that's over with for today. And then the next 3 days, they keep changing it, but the next 3 days, it's supposed to rain. Hopefully. I mean, it's good for the garden and everything, but I can't do anything outside much like that. Okay, what's for dinner? Like I said, Joy's still eating kind of like soft foods. So I've been fixing whatever Logan and I have. And we need to make some sandwiches. We still got some of that Dave's Killer bread, the loaf bread, and that stuff's really, really good. So I think I'm going to make us some sandwiches tonight and probably just have some chips with it of some kind. He doesn't even eat chips. He usually eats one of the healthier ones, like those the vegetable ones or something like that. Stuff that we've tried that's more healthy. I don't eat chips all that often, not probably maybe once a week or something like that, or if we try them, but so I'll probably have a few chips with mine. They're really not all that bad for you anyway when you read the nutrition facts, if you can follow the serving size. If you eat the whole bag, no, it's not good for you. No, Kitty. She's going to start meowing, I think. Okay, jokes of the day. I am overjoyed. Soon I will be able to pay off all my loans and at last be debt-free. Sounds good. I'm on my way to the bank, thrilled to know that in a very short while I will finally have all the money I need to begin enjoying life for once. I am so excited I can hardly get my ski mask on. Huh? Say, kitty, there's room up here for you. Why don't you lay down or something? Why don't you lay down? I know you want. Oh, this is what she's wanting. She'll be all over me when she wants to go OUT. Like she'll go back and forth through my legs, rubbing on my legs, and she'll go sit. If I'm in here, she usually is sitting beside the door. You know, so she just wants to get it done, get out as quick as possible. No, kitty. She's over there. She got 2 feet on the table and 2 feet on the shelf, and she's looking towards the door. Now she just jumped down. Kitty, no. My wife was shopping and sent me a picture of her in a dress she was thinking of buying and asked me, "Does this dress make me look big?" I answered back, "No." Autocorrect changed my answer to "Moo." Please send help. Kitty, you're going to have to stop that. We're not going out right now, honey. Maybe later, if I can find the time. I got so many things to do. You know, I've been doing everything that Joy does around here, you know, like washing dishes and things and fixing breakfast and different, you know. Just want to make sure she's taken care of. She's always taking care of me. Okay, thought of the day is from Bruce Lee. Art reaches its greatest peak when devoid of self-consciousness. Freedom discovers man the moment he loses concern over what impression he is making or about to make. That's interesting. Okay, and I saw the one, Kitty. I'm gonna put her in here with Joy and Logan. Maybe she'll stay in there. Hold on a minute. So she's taking a nap. You know, they nap all day long, and but she knows I'm in here, and so she's wanting to go out. OUT. I think she knows what out means now. So very smart. Okay, where was I? Put my glasses back on. I had it right here. I think this was it. Let's see. I think this was the one I was looking at. Okay. At what speed does the average New York City subway train travel? 11 mile per hour, 13 mile per hour, 16 mile per hour, 17 mile per hour. Wow. I actually thought it would go a lot faster than that. When you see them in movies, right? I mean, you see them in movies, they're doing like 90 mile an hour. All of them. You know, I'm going to say, though, I mean, I would think they would go the fastest one. I don't really know, but it's 11, 13, 16, and 17. I'm going to say 17. That has to go to it. Some of them you press play game, or some of it has to go to it. 17 mile per hour. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see what it says. There is no average speed for the city subway trains. The MTA tells us it's not something they calculate, and speed limits vary throughout the system. Trains on New York's subway system travel at about 17 miles per hour on average, the slowest of any heavy rail system in the United States. Let's see, trains on the Bay Area Rapid Transit in the San Francisco, for instance, averaged 33 miles per hour. Now, that sounds a little more like it. Okay. Oh, man. President Washington faced a rebellion named after what beverage? Oh my goodness. Whiskey, wine, beer, Champagne faced a rebellion named after what beverage? And do y'all know that I'm pretty sure, I mean, I can't say I'm 100% sure, but I know I've seen documentaries on George Washington. He was a real amazing man. And I'm pretty sure he distilled a lot of whiskey. Yeah. I mean, he actually, as far as I know and I can remember, he, sold it and everything. He made a lot of it on his, what is it, Mount Vernon or whatever. So, yeah. So, faced a rebellion named after what beverage makes me think it would be whiskey. And actually, that sounds like something I've heard before, the Whiskey Rebellion. I could be wrong now. Let's see. It's whiskey, wine, beer, and champagne. I'm saying whiskey. Yeah. Let's see if it says anything. It all began in 1791 during Washington's presidency when Congress legislated an excise tax on whiskey, which he wouldn't like, I don't think, because he was, making it, and distilled spirits. The revenue from these taxes was intended to help lessen the federal deficit in parts of western Pennsylvania and western Virginia. However, the law and its tax inspectors were not met kindly. Farmers in those areas converted substantial portions of their grain into whiskey to make it easier to convey to seaports. So enraged by this display of federal power, protesters burned the revenue inspector's house and assembled a crowd of 6,000 angry protesters ready for action. It didn't really say much about Washington's role in any of that, though. I guess since it was a federal thing, he probably had to go with it. I mean, you can't just it was to help with the deficit of those two states. So I don't know. I would have thought there had been some mention in there of it. Okay, what does the word photography literally translate to? Soul capturing, still life, drawing with light, time freezing. Okay? Soul capturing, still life, drawing with light, and time freezing. Photography. I've heard it called still life, but I don't know if that's what they're looking for, though, really, on this one. I'm going to say still life. Oh, press answer. No, it isn't. It is drawing with light. Okay. The word photography literally means drawing with light, which derives from the Greek photo, meaning light, and graph, meaning to draw. Huh. That's interesting, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. I put that one down. Yeah, that was one wrong one. What does a person suffering from ailurophobia fear? Cats, lizards, dogs, birds. Ailurophobia? I'm not for sure about that. Cats, lizards, ailuro, dogs, birds. I don't know why. I don't know this one. I think we actually may have had something with this word in it as one of the choices on another time, but I don't think it was the answer on that one. Ailurophobia. Well, like I said, I'm just going to guess. For some reason, my first guess was cats. I mean, that's the first thing I thought for some reason. And that's right. Okay, maybe I did remember it from that other one. I don't know. That is the first thing I thought about. Okay, where's it won't go. Ailurophobia describes an intense fear of cats that's strong enough to cause panic and anxiety when around or thinking about cats. Wow. Which dog breed is considered to have the best sense of smell? I mean, if you don't know much about dogs, or you've never had a dog and you don't really watch any shows about, well, maybe movies, you could see. You might not know this one, but I think it's pretty easy. Poodle, Border Collie, Bloodhound, Pomeranian. I've never seen many, I don't think I've ever seen a Pomeranian trying to catch the scent of a fugitive. I mean, that would be... this one's almost too easy for me, but I can't say everybody would know this, so I'll go ahead and say Bloodhound. Answer. Yes. Bloodhounds have saved countless lives with her abilities. The male ones can't do it, or some. And she is one of the most commonly used police dog breeds. What would they say that for? Surely the males smell just like can smell just like the females. She's such a staple in the field that she's actually earned the nickname Sleuth Hound. So, is there just females in that breed? With upwards of 230 million scent receptors and legendary determination, this large scent hound can track for miles over rugged terrain and has the strongest sense of smell in the dog world. The Bloodhound superhero nose is almost matched by its power by her stubbornness. Okay. I think that's funny. They said just her, because surely the males can still. In the Arthurian legend, which knight found the Holy Grail? Sir Lancelot, Sir Gawain, Sir Geraint, Sir Galahad. Wow, found the Holy Grail. You know, I've seen lots of movies about stuff like this and some documentaries, but I can't remember. I think my first impression was Sir Lancelot. But it's Sir Lancelot, Sir Gawain, Sir Geraint, and Sir Galahad. The only other one I think it could be is Sir Galahad. Let's try Sir Lancelot. Or, yeah. Well, I touched it, and it makes it stop. No, it is Sir Galahad, so I was right about who it also could be. But I'm learning something here I didn't know. Sir Galahad was one of the knights of King Arthur's Round Table in Arthurian legend. He was the, let's say, illegitimate son of Sir Lancelot and Elaine of Corbinic, and he was renowned for his gallantry and purity. According to legend, Galahad was one of only 2 knights to find the Holy Grail, the other being Percival. Upon finding the Grail, Galahad is said to have drunk from it, which killed him instantly and sent him straight to heaven in divine standing. That doesn't really, is that in the Bible or anything? I mean, or is this like legend, it says? Because drink from it. I know they say in the Bible, I don't know if it's not the Holy Grail, it's the Ark of the Covenant or whatever, that if you touch it, you die. So this is different, being the Holy Grail was a cup, right? And he drank from it, but it'll kill you instantly if you drink from it, and then you go straight to heaven? That's interesting, you know. Interesting. So I got 4 right and 2 wrong. Which ancient city was home to a famous library and a lighthouse? And I know this, I know a whole lot about Egypt and the Egyptians. I don't know, I've always been fascinated by the culture and the things they were able to do. It's just amazing, especially just the pyramids. Just looking at them, you're like, how? Of course, in one of the movies I saw recently, it showed like they looked like almost like woolly mammoths or something. They were like they were elephants, but they were like monstrous. They showed them using the elephants to, like, I think they were just like pulling the blocks up through there, pulling them up the ramp. I don't know. But they say they actually, what they did was they had barges, and they made the river, they would divert the river to go close to where they were building, and they would bring them on these barges, these big, huge blocks, you know, and they would unload them like that. So that makes sense. Okay, was it Pompeii? Was it Alexandria, Athens, or Argos? Pompeii, Alexandria, Athens, Argos. And the library was destroyed at a certain point in time. Destroyed, I believe, by the Romans, maybe? Not for sure about that, but I know it was destroyed. And it had all of Cleopatra had a bunch of books and stuff she made on how-to stuff. And one of them was like perfume. She made perfume. She was amazing too, and she knew like something crazy like 9 languages. I can't imagine that. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Pompeii, Alexandria, Athens, Argos. I say it's Alexandria, the library in Alexandria. Yeah. For 3 centuries, from its birth to the beginning of the Roman era in 30 BCE, Alexandria, which was dubbed the trading post of the world and the pearl of the Mediterranean, was the largest port in the Greek world, as well as the favorite city of emperors, scholars, and architects of the age, including the great library of Alexandria, which held up to 700,000 works in the time of Caesar. Let's see. It doesn't say when it was destroyed, though. But anyway, next question. 5 right, 2 wrong. Got 3 more. I'm running a little long. Which Renaissance artist wrote his personal notes in mirror script? I know this one. I know this one without even looking at it because I saw a documentary. I'm just saying. Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Donatello. How do you write, you know, when it says in mirror script, basically, if I understand it right, what that means is backwards. You know, because like mirroring, if you have make a video and your words are backwards, when people watch a video they're backwards, that's called mirroring. And y'all, if you have that problem, you can go to your camera settings and find something. You can either do a search for a YouTube video for your phone, and like how to correct mirroring in a Samsung, you know, this or that. But it's sometimes your settings, it'll tell you, it'll say something like mirroring, and turn that off, and it'll be right. Should be backwards when you see it. When you're recording and you see it, it should be backwards then, and then it'll be right for the people when they watch it. If you're making your video and you can read it while you're making it, it'll be backwards for everybody else. So anyway, sorry about getting off on different subjects. But Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, or Donatello, it's Leonardo. Right. Mirror writing is formed by the writing in the direction that is the reverse of the natural way for a given language. Such as the result is the mirror image of normal writing. It appears normal when reflected in a mirror. See, some people are able to produce handwritten mirror text. I can't write very good backwards. I can do it, but I'm slow. Really slow. Okay, that's 6 right, 2 wrong. We got 2 more. How many major airports does Paris have within its metropolitan area? I guess this is Paris here, overall view or whatever. Airport. I would imagine they'd have several. The answers are 2, 5, 7, 12. Wow, within its metropolitan area. It'd have to be a bunch. I'm going to go with 5. I might be wrong on this. It might be 2. It is 2. But 5, you know, they either had 1, 2, 5, or 7. If they would have had 3, I definitely would have picked that and still been wrong. I would think it'd have been more than 2, but it's 2. Paris is served by 2 main international airports, Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport and Paris Orly Airport. That's enough of that. Okay, one more. 6 right, 3 wrong. What is the smallest theater in the Broadway Theater District? Broadhurst Theater, Helen Hayes Theater, Ambassador Theater, Al Hirschfeld Theater. I don't really know, but the first thing that struck me was Helen Hayes Theater. And that's right. Oh. I mean, I don't know if I don't think I have ESP, but I mean, stuff just comes to me, which I think it is, and a lot of times it's right. Only 45% answered that. The Helen Hayes opened in 1912 as a little theater designed by Ingalls and Hoffman for producer Winthrop Ames, intimately sized with 299 seats. So today, 7 right and 3 wrong. I like this one. I did enjoy this one. Some different stuff. I mean, I don't watch a ton of TV, and Logan is like me too. We like watching documentaries. Joy likes watching other things more than that. You know, she's not into the history and stuff like we are, but Logan and I will sit for hours, you know, watching stuff, different documentaries and stuff, because we just both love it. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's trivia time. Sorry I went a little bit late over today. I usually try to get it done by about 20 minutes, but I ran my mouth a little bit more. What can I say? I'm just saying. So anyway, if you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Have a great day, everybody. Definitely check out the garden update and walk through and walk with Kitty later on today. Bye, everybody, and God bless.